Next up in our review of pre-algebra is proportions. Proportions are two fractions that are set equal to each other. We're going to look at solving a proportion using the multiplication property. In this problem, we have 7/8 equals m over 12. And what we can do is exactly what we did in the last section. We are looking to isolate the variable, so because this variable is being divided by 12, we can simply multiply both sides by 12. When we multiply both sides by 12, the two 12s on the right are going to cancel each other out, and then we're going to multiply the 7 by 12, which is going to give us 84 over 8. 84 over 8 can be reduced by dividing both the numerator and denominator by 4, and that's going to give us 21 over 2. Here you want to leave your answer as a fraction. And again, leave it as an improper fraction. No need to worry about changing it to a mixed number. Our second method for solving proportions is called cross multiplication, or the cross products property. What we're going to do here is to multiply diagonally. So we're going to multiply the 4 times the x and the 3 times the 8. That's going to give us a simple equation of 4x equals 24. All we need to do now is isolate the x. So since 4 is being multiplied against x, we're going to divide by 4. Divide the other side by 4 as well. 24 divided by 4 gives us 6. Now, to check our solution, go back and plug in the 6 for x, and we'll get 4/3 equals 8 over 6. Reduce the 8 over 6 by dividing both the 8 and the 6 by 2, and that gives us 4 over 3. 4/3 does equal 4/3. In problem number 3, we're going to ramp up the difficulty just a little bit. In this problem, you can see that we have quantities in the numerators. So we have b minus 8 over 5 equals b plus 3 over 4. We're still going to do the same thing with cross multiplication that we did in the last problem. We're going to multiply 4 times the quantity b minus 8 and 5 times the quantity b plus 3. Make sure you put those quantities in parentheses to remind yourself that you need to distribute the 4 through to both terms and then the 5 through to the other two terms. So 4 times b minus 8 is going to give us 4b minus 32, and 5 times b plus 3 is going to give us 5b plus 15. Those are set equal to each other, and again, we're looking for the smaller coefficient, which is 4, so we're going to subtract 4b from both sides. When we subtract 4b, we're left with negative 32 equals b plus 15. We need to isolate the b on the right side, so since 15 is being added, we need to subtract 15 from both sides. Negative 32 minus 15 gives us negative 47, and that is the value of b. Again, go back and check your work by plugging in negative 47 for b in both instances. Negative 47 minus 8 gives us negative 55. Negative 47 plus 3 gives us negative 44. Negative 55 divided by 5 is negative 11, and negative 44 divided by 4 is negative 11 as well. We know that we've got the correct solution. In this final question, we're going to use a proportion to solve a word problem. So you're given a portable media player has 2 gigabytes of storage and can hold about 500 songs. A similar but larger media player has 80 gigabytes of storage. About how many songs can the larger media player hold? Now what you want to do is set up a proportion, but if you have trouble visualizing the proportion on your own, what you can do is create a table. And what I've done is I've organized my columns as the large MP3 player and the small MP3 player. I've organized my rows as the number of gigabytes that the media player has, and then also the number of songs that the media player can hold. And you can see that we have 80 gigabytes in the large and an X number of songs in the large, because that's what we're looking to solve. Then we've got, for the small media player, 2 gigabytes of storage with 500 songs of capacity. So all you do is you take that table that you set up and just convert them into fractions. We end up with 80 over x equals 2 over 500. Now, cross multiply. 80 times 500 is 40,000. 2 times x is 2x. Isolate your variable, divide by 2, x equals 20,000 songs.